they do the burnout? What's up, people? Oh, we got a lot. I mean, hold on. We got see my new shirt like that. We got a lot to talk about this tonight. They were racing everywhere this weekend. We went to Wisconsin and went there Friday night. And then what's up, Silver Dragon, Lonnie, Tom? Oh, from Florida. Vancouver, Michael. What's up? We flew up to Chicago, and Dylan's wife picked us up, and we went up there, and we were supposed to go. We did a Friday night, little fun and grudge stuff, and then thank you, appreciate it. Still got that chrome in there though. What's up, Jason? Appreciate you this weekend. We went up there Friday night, and then had a little race. We're supposed to go Wisconsin, and then get done with Wisconsin, and then drive down to St. Louis. But we ran late into Wisconsin, so we couldn't make the deadline to St. Louis. So sorry about that, Mike, and your guys. I know I let you hang in. You know, my first priority was Wisconsin. So, the girl wants up here. The girl wants it. Come on, girl. Come on. So, lay down. So, but it was a good race. We had a little rain delay 2 or 3 times, and but it came out, and but that's about it. I mean, we ended up splitting the pot, but they had a race down in Houston, or actually they had a race, I think, Saturday night in down in Austin, and lo and behold, there's your winner right there. Your winner. I think they had 14 cars. That's a new build, and it's just getting faster and faster. Y'all need to watch out for that guy right there. He still has the truck, the little Colorado. She's going. Here's the little Colorado. He has that car right there, the little 4.8 that could, and it's going rounds. And then you had a race Sunday-ish. I guess it's Sunday service down there, and it was like, I guess it was some DFW cars, some Austin cars, some Houston cars. They went down there, and I don't know how many cars they had. I tried to get the winner on, but he's working tonight. And speaking of winner, here's a little video of it. There you have it. Lonnie said they had 12 cars. 12 cars. I heard something about the payout was kind of yeah. I know Patrick, Joe. I know. We were going down there, but like I said, my first priority was Wisconsin, and them guys flew me in there, flew me and the wife, and so I couldn't. I don't know if it has glass in it yet, Johnny. I'm not sure. Yet. So that's not the Green Monster. In case anybody's wondering, that's not the Green Monster. It's a local guy here. He runs around in the Metroplex, but he took home the win, and I don't know what they were discussing payout, and I don't know end up being, but that's going to have to be working on them. So, but yeah, we had Friday night. We had a little get together, I guess it's a little grudge racing is what they want to call it. But MKE up there took some pictures and stuff. This car here, boys and girls, once he gets the thing figured out, he's had trouble with it. But that car right there is a rocket. I'm just saying, y'all better watch out for that guy when he shows up. That guy's a rocket right there. So just letting y'all know. And that car is pretty fast. That little twin turbo coupe there, or SM style right there. But it was a. Oh, hold on. Got people messaging me. Hold on a second. But yeah, we had it was a good time. We had Dylan taking some shots there. Actually, it was Dustin taking some shots. That car right there, boy. Y'all better watch out. That little thing right there is pretty nasty as well. Bob, that guy right there is how do I want to say it? That guy right there is he's straight up. Oh, I got a little spot in my forehead there. He's straight up. He loves the race, but man, that car's pretty nasty right there. Mile per hour is like a big dog on the big end. He actually drove his car out there, big block Ford, and excellent shot there. Excellent shot there. I know Justin liked that shot right there. But it was like the Mutt was there. This Trackhawk, that Trackhawk right there, boy, y'all, that thing's pretty fast as well. But got Matt there with his. I mean, the Mutt was hurt. The Mutt was hurt. I think he was on 6 cylinders. Oh, that's we're gonna talk about that here in a minute. But the Mutt was hurt. He was having to. He had no water in the motor, so he was having to just race it, stop, and wait for it to run, and then kind of drive trailer it back. He was on 6 cylinders, and here's a video of him. I think it's a video somebody captured on their laptop that they put up. So here, we'll let y'all check it out here. It's the Mutt versus that. It's the Mutt versus this guy right here. And that car right there is no punk as well. So here we go. Yeah. So Micah with silver unit. That guy was rolling. He was I didn't think they realized how gangster Mike was. He bought in and he hurt the motor on Wednesday, and so he had already hold on, I'm messaging Mike here. So let me get I gotta find my messages. There we go. We'll just try to get these guys on here that we'll see, I know Mike's might have to take a minute because he's we're gonna try to get all of them on all at once. That's how we're gonna roll. Oh, that's how we're gonna roll here. try to get all these guys on at once. Yeah, it turned out to be a pretty good event. The rain kind of settled in. We got the road drive. We got first round done, and then we drew for second round. And the rain came again, and we got the road drive again, and they ran the second round. And then the rain came again, and we dried the road somewhat, and it started raining again, and it was down to the final four. And I told the guys that, me personally, I wouldn't run it, but they wanted the one guy wanted to, and the other guy, I think his guys pressured him into it, and he ended up running anyway. But we'll get one of the winners on right now. I've added up 3, so here we go. What's going on?
What's up, Olympia? How's it going?
Oh, just doing that deal. So was the road? I know the road was different from between Friday night. Did you go out there Friday night?
No, I didn't get out there Friday night. We ended up frying the clutches in the transmission on
Oh yeah, that's right.
Thursday night and replaced it Friday and left Minneapolis at 2 a.m. Saturday morning and rolled into Milwaukee at 9 a.m. and had about 2 passes on the car.
The first pass, I guess when the road was dry, how'd it feel?
Actually, I drew a buy run the first round and went up there and we had a major CO2 leak and I went down the road at 6 pounds boost, so 400 horsepower. So I had no data on the road, nothing.
Did you and then I think the rain came and then you drew. Who'd you draw second round?
I drew that. I think you said it was a big block nitrous car, that black Fox Body Mustang.
That black car. Yeah. He and the road was kind of wet, but it was wasn't. I guess it wasn't too wet to run. But then y'all went. Oh shit! What'd I do? Y'all went to the next round. Man, there's a lot of animosity out there this past weekend.
There's a lot going on. A lot of everybody was sick of waiting for rain and getting delayed, and everybody's in the heat of the moment at the line. Just
Yeah. So oh shit. Did y'all have a good time though?
I had a great time, other than the 43 hours straight with no sleep. But yeah, I had fun.
That's just a normal weekend, man. That's racing. We do that. We do that here. We do that here every weekend.
A lot of great guys out there. A lot of cool cars.
Oh. Hi, Zach.
Hey, Jody. Safe travels down to Georgia.
So, I need to get Bob on. Did I message Bob? Yeah, I messaged Bob. So, other than the clutches, how long have you been running the car? Other than the training time?
The car's been together for about 6 weeks, and it's been on a track on radials 4 weekends out of the 5 it's been raced. This was the first weekend and first event ever on a slick and ever on a road.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
How'd it feel? Was it a lot different?
Yeah, it's definitely different, and then you throw a little rain into the mix on a bias ply and it makes for a little bit of a party.
Oh, we got Dylan on here. Oh boy. What's going
on?
You got your red glow going or what?
Yeah, I got 1 mile till I get off the freeway and then I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Oh, the trucker life.
Yeah, I just got done loading 9 Subarus in Lafayette, Indiana.
Well, I had a badass weekend, even though it got rain. Even though it rained us a little bit, it was fun.
I'd do it again.
Yeah, the old lady got to have some Unos in Chicago, so she's happy. Oh boy, he looks like he's in deep thought. Are you sure
No,
you sure you're not on the toilet?
yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I was just making sure.
I had to
Making
put
sure
my
you.
front car so low that I can't see exits or red lights, so
You can't see
I'm just
shit
trying not
anyway.
to get hit.
You
Yeah,
can't
pretty
see shit
much.
anyway. Oh. So I seen that you were selling your turbo and stuff off your
Yep.
car.
Yep. Decided to
Going bigger and
probably
better.
sell that and go a little bigger. See if we can make a little more power.
Oh.
We were kind of obviously we aren't to our capabilities on the street because we have minimal passes, but at the track, kind of seemed like we were reaching the end and always looking for some more. So I think it's time to upgrade.
Yeah. Well, here's Bob. We get Bob on here.
What
What's
up,
going
Levy?
on? What's up,
Oh,
brother?
you know,
What's up,
what up,
Bob?
Zach? How you doing? What
Like
up,
the shirt?
Dylan?
You like the shirt?
Oh, I do. I seen that. That's awesome.
So I don't know about you, but every time I watch Bob make a pass and he deployed his shoots, it didn't look like it came out for another 300-400 feet. And you getting down to the stop sign down there, it looked like from my big end, it looked like you were really close.
I was a couple times.
That thing
I
was
mean, I went to reach for it,
backdooring
but
like a mofo.
I went to reach for it sooner, but I was driving it all the way to the end. I
Yeah.
wasn't looking for the other car. I grabbed the scramble. I didn't want to let go till I was out of it.
Yeah. Oh, Damien on here. Yeah, it
Oh
was.
shit.
Yeah, it was because that all-wheel drive. But he did go out first round, didn't he? He
Yeah.
did go out.
Yeah, to Bob.
Yeah, yeah.
Bob got him
He
by a
just
car.
he just better be glad that his driver put it in D this time and not leave it in an N.
So
Oh man.
was that Shepherd guy's Jeep?
Yes.
Yeah.
That thing is bad as fuck, for real. I like that a lot.
Oh.
I kept telling myself when I was pulling up to the line, he's probably gonna out 60 me, but I don't think he did.
Oh.
It was a
You got
real close race. I feel like from
Malaysia.
start to finish, it was a good race.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just the rain. The rain kind of screwed shit up, but But when we
It is what it is. I had a good time. My guys had a good time. Met some
I'm
cool
glad y'all made the
people.
drive.
when we
Yeah, it was awesome.
because
And it was
Dylan
weird the
said
whole time coming back from it. I was in Lafayette on Friday,
yeah the
and you guys were
Dylan was
probably like 8 minutes ahead of me the whole way back.
yeah well Dylan we looked up on Friday and the rain chances was at 4. I was like, well shit, we should have no problem getting it done within 4 or 5 hours. That should be no problem. And then when we woke up Saturday morning, we seen that it was at 2, and we're like, oh shit. And then they started just moving it up, and I was like, oh boy. Sometimes Mother Nature isn't a friend of ours. Sometimes she don't listen to the race gods.
It happens. I still had a good time.
So they're coming with another set of tires next time. Be ready for the water.
Oh
I think
I
John
don't know.
Herdman was out there on a pro bracket radial. Wasn't even on a bias ply.
Oh yeah. Oh, so I messaged Mike.
no. You guys still there? I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I messaged Mike and
Hello?
I guess he's waiting. And you might have to come back.
That's the mud, right?
Yeah. How'd y'all feel about that truck?
That thing got down.
Not bad for 6 cylinders, huh?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that RX-7 was badass. After his first pass, he said he went 60s, but man, I I mean, it was fast, but I don't
I'll
know.
try
if it
to
was that
go
fast.
off and then come back on. I still can't hear anybody.
That's fine. I'll kick you. Oh. What do you think, Zach?
What's that?
Do you think that? Did you see the RX-7 first pass?
I didn't, but I saw some videos from Friday night, and that thing looks like a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, and if he can get that thing ironed out and parts staying good in it, that thing's gonna be nasty.
Oh yeah.
He's debating on pulling the motor out and just calling it a year, but me being me, I'm trying to get him to get it back. There's a lot of stuff going on this month, and it's his birthday this month, so we were supposed to go do a race, that weekend, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my first year and his first year racing, this kind of caliber of a car on the street.
Yeah, it definitely it was definitely moving, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's
Especially
probably
on Friday night. I was like, shit.
I mean, out of the cars we brought, that's our top car. I mean,
I think he's from Illinois, isn't he, Bob?
the RX-7?
Yeah, or is he from
No,
Indiana?
he's from LaPorte, Indiana. He actually owns School Tech Tuning. He's the one that tuned my car and that gray New Edge and the tailpipe car.
I got you. Oh, I don't know if Mike. I don't even know if Mike's seen the invite. Let me look. Yeah, he's seen it, but Mike's old school. He's an old guy. He's like old guy like me. He don't know technology and stuff. So
Mike commented he got the invite. I just don't know if he can get on or not.
yeah, he's got to probably figure it out. Was it hard for you, Zach? I know you've never been on here before. Was it hard?
Nah, I just clicked on the link you sent me, and it's like copy this link and open it on the internet.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, you back?
Yeah, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Yep.
What are you out trucking?
Yeah, I just pulled over in Lafayette to do this
trying
live feed, and then I'm gonna try to make it to probably like Cincinnati or something tonight.
I was trying to fuck with him, Bob, but you didn't. You ruined it.
Who? Damn it.
I was trying to do the lips moving. But so Dylan, now that you got it, you got your cherry broke this weekend. Y'all don't understand how fucking this guy was fucking sweating balls when we woke up Saturday morning.
Well, Friday night went really smooth. I mean, we were out there from 9:30, I think, till 4 o'clock when we finally got Matt's car back on the trailer, and then there's Dustin. But we ended up being out there for a long time, so I was really nervous that the cops were going to come. But in Milwaukee, it's hit or miss with the police. So on Saturday, I was really nervous because it's been a long time since we made it that long without the cops coming.
Yeah.
And then some people were asking if it was a permitted road.
I was blown away that we were a block off of a main drag and just running cars. Nobody showed up.
Yeah, me too.
After the
Yeah, that
RX-7
road
went,
was awesome.
I thought for sure that the police were going to come through. But they didn't. And I was real nervous the whole time until the first round was done. And then after we had to dry the road a couple times, I was like, oh, man, this is not going how I thought it would go.
And then he got upset that he was all like, man, I didn't want to split, blah, blah. I said, dude, I've been doing this shit for 25 years. And you know how many times that sometimes you got to split. It's just the way it is. I mean, shit happens and it's just the way it is, but other than that, we started at, midnight before and then didn't get done until 9 o'clock in the morning sometimes, 10 o'clock in the morning, sometimes guys don't want to split. So we end up racing until, but when it's raining, you've got no other choice. That's it.
Right. I definitely learned a lot after the first one. So
Did you? I don't know about y'all, but Dylan has when Dylan gets nervous, he has to go to the restroom.
oh man. I don't know why
And
you got to dime me out like that, Chris.
and I think he was in the restroom 6 times before the drivers meeting, and we got there like 20 minutes before the drivers meeting. I was like, "Where are you going?" I gotta go to the restroom. Come on, are you gonna do driver meeting? I gotta go to the restroom. I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
man, it's just well, you got your cherry broke, so when's the next one?
Well, me and John are talking about trying to put something together. John's really helped me out a lot, like organizing and
and I'm free.
are you?
I just got the word.
All right. I'll look at flights in a little bit.
Are you guys setting something up again?
Yep.
Maybe.
Watch the group chat.
All right. Is Indiana invited?
Yeah, everybody's invited again. You guys are a great crowd.
Awesome. Thank you. You guys too,
Even the
man.
guys from Minnesota. But this time, if there's rain, I'm calling it.
Hey, man. All right.
I don't care about like the road getting a little bit wet, but when you and Schoolboy went down, I wasn't too happy. I told Nick to cut the motor. He wasn't gonna go. Chris told him the same thing because we had a friend that wrecked on that road earlier this year, and that was my number one thing. Is I was happy that everybody brought fire suits and helmets, and you guys showed up prepared, ready to race, not look like a bunch of hillbillies running down the road. Windows wide open, beer thrown at each other. It was nice to see safety, but that last race was not supposed to happen.
Just like
I
said.
I mean, we had talked about a 4-way split before even running that race, and a couple people against it, and we didn't want to wait around. Some people didn't want to split. We just did what we had to do. He, Nick got a bye run 5 minutes before we made that race, so he went down the road 5 minutes before we were paired up. He pulled it back around, put it in the beams, and said, "I got 2 minutes." So I brought the car up there and put it in the burnout box.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in that 2 minutes, it went from this is getting bad.
It went from drizzle to pretty much rain, and I was like, dude, I think I even told both of y'all. I told y'all the same thing. He said, if it was me, I wouldn't do it. I would call it, split it. But and you said, well, I'm good. This is what I came here to do. And I told Nick the same thing. He was all like, I don't know, blah blah. And I think his guys, he was tuning his car, and his guys come up to him. I don't know. I sent him an invite. Maybe he'll get on here and say his piece. But I sent him. I sent him. I told him, and he fired the car up and went. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're going.
I think my buddy John had mentioned at one point, you were like, "You are not sending your buddy down this road." Turned around and looked at you. Said, "I sure am."
Oh boy.
We were good with it.
It got to a point where, how far do you want to push it? Because at that point, you're not seeing who's the baddest on that street. You're seeing who can, get down the road and not wad their shit up.
Yeah, who can get down safely.
I think the reason why I kept saying let's run it is I said I was good with a 4-way split. It wasn't happening, so we needed to make something happen in the short amount of time that we had.
Yeah. Well, when he fired it up, and then I sent y'all, I realized that, and then Mike pulled up, and his guy, Bob, it was raining. It was big drops then. It wasn't the little bitty drops. It was the big drops, and I was like, it was pretty nasty. Is Mike hung up? Mike, you got cell phone? You got internet signal there? He might be too far north. He might be on the Canada network up there.
Yeah, he's up by Fargo. No telling what's going on there.
Yeah, I think he's hung up. He might need to. Rain tune. Yep. All right, here we go. What's up?
What up, guys?
You're with the Motley. You're on with Mike. I think he's on the Canada network up there. So I don't know. He got as a screenshot. Oh wait, man, he just disappeared.
Damn,
Oh,
we got
So-
damn.
everybody
Everybody
in
in
here.
the house.
What's going on, Nick?
What's going on, man?
So, what was your scenario of running versus? I told you, I said, man, I wouldn't, but if y'all are down for it, then I'll bang the light.
I was staring down at my laptop, man. I wasn't really paying attention, so I didn't realize how wet it really got, and just misjudged it. Nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
if
Try Mike again.
you know,
Are you here, Mike? No. Oh.
Nick, I'm surprised you went down that road on that last pass, honestly.
yeah, it is what it is. I made a bad call. He got me.
It happened.
So it was you, or did your team tell you got this?
No, everyone was saying not to do it, not to do it, not to do it, but I went down it 10 minutes earlier and it seemed okay. And, you know, staring down at the laptop, trying to get the tune up right, trying to take some power out of it, it just wasn't enough. So by
Yeah.
the time I loaded the tune up, he was already doing his burnout. I was still trying to load a tune up, and I didn't want to leave him sitting there like an ass. So, you know, I tried to get it up there as soon as possible, and it didn't work out for me. It rolled 10 feet and blew the tire off. I tried to drive through it, it didn't work.
Oh, I think Mike's still hung up. But Mike was rolling this weekend. I don't know about y'all, but he was freaking rolling
Oh, yeah.
For a hurt motor.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely could
For
see
a
when that
dry
power
block,
came
that
in at the
thing
330
was
foot mark.
Wild.
Yeah, his when I don't know. I think he hit the scramble at the 300 foot mark because you could see his tire marks all the way down, and they were straight. They were straight.
Yeah, he was making a lick for sure.
And he tested and tested and tested, and I think he lost a cylinder or two on Wednesday, and he just because he's a push rod motor, so he just said screw it. It is what it is.
Yeah, that explained the trailer stuff.
Yeah,
But people said, people I didn't even know, and I wasn't sure who they were. Like, oh, they're going to get it on a trailer, whatever, race car, blah blah blah. But then I heard that Mike was running without water, so that made sense.
yeah. No, he'll cruise that thing anywhere.
That's a bad machine for real. That
Yeah.
thing's awesome to see in person.
Yeah, he
Mike's
drives
been
that
at
thing.
Mike's been at a whole bunch of no trailer races with you, hasn't he, Limpy?
Yeah, Mike likes to have a good time. He's just a bad guy. He just likes to have a good time and party, and it is what it is.
He seems like a good dude. He's, I feel like there's two kinds of people that do this stuff. There's people that do it because they love it and really have a passion for it, and then there's people who love the idea of it better than doing it. And Mike don't seem like that type of person. A lot of you guys, the guys that are on here right now, everybody seems to do it because they love doing it. That's all.
Yeah. Well, Dylan,
I know. There's a Minnesota car that I would like to grudge race. So when I come back up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that black New Edge.
That's my buddy Matt
Ooh,
Lamb.
Matt Lamb.
Matt Lamb. Oh, we need to get him on here. I can send him an invite. Just like
A little black on black action.
Yeah.
he Friday night his fuel pump or something happened. He couldn't get that thing started, and he had to reboot everything.
The ECU kept kicking the tune out of it, so it didn't have any tune in it and wouldn't even fire the fuel pump, and he kept reloading it and kick it back out and reloading it and kick it back out. And when John and Josh and I showed up Saturday morning at 9 a.m., we rolled into their hotel and quick grabbed the laptop, and John took over, and luckily got that thing to be squared away. And an hour ahead of time, it was ready to go.
Yeah.
Speaking of grudge races, Zach, when are we running that one back?
What's that?
I said, speaking of grudge races, when are we running that one back on a dry road this time?
Dry road, huh? We can
Dry
make something
road this
happen.
time.
I think I'm gonna sell my turbo and upgrade and get a few passes under the car, since it's had 4 passes down a road on a slick, and then I'll be a little more prepared for you and get it going down a dry road.
Alrighty, I like that.
The time will come. I'm not gonna lock into anything right now, but we'll have our time.
You let me know, I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Mike, are you here? Or are you still standing by? It's like a screenshot. It's like a screenshot of Mike down there. I don't know.
Is it brother?
I don't know.
Mike's screen is black for me.
Yeah, I can
Mike-
see him.
Oh, there
Now
it
it's
is.
loading.
It just went black. Oh boy.
Matt Lamb.
Oh boy. You've been called out, Matt.
That's like one of the baddest cars on the fucking property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob, I don't know. Bob was backdooring like a mofo, and
Was he ever? Honestly, I feel like all the Indy cars that came there were definitely ready to party. Those guys had some serious hot rods.
yeah.
Hell yeah. We just to clear the air real quick too, not to take over your little screen here, but I want Nick to understand that we as Minnesota cars have been watching him and have been before competing with him as well. We were fans of him as well. So, the starting line got a little hot there. Everybody was a little hyped up, and I hope he doesn't take that as any really actual disrespect towards him. It was kind of a momentary deal, and we were pretty hyped up, and it was a lot of fun, and we were just happy to be in the lane with guys.
No, that's cool, man. That's racing. I wanted to give Zach a race, and I didn't want to. He did his burnout. He was at the line. I didn't want to back out and let him sit there. So it was a misjudged call, and it is what it is, man. He got me in the rain. Can't say nothing about it.
I got all the respect for you, Nick, that you pulled up and ran the race. I'll give you tons of respect for that. That you didn't try to let me sit. We got up there and made it happen. So I appreciate you running that race.
For sure, man.
Well, Nick,
I'm always down to race. You guys know that. I ain't gonna
We were
back
done.
out from no car ever.
we were done with that race. It took a minute to kind of settle everything down, but we walked back by Nick too, and he had nothing negative to say to any of us. He handled that shit like a man, and I'm sure on any given Sunday you win some, you lose some, and there's no doubt that race could have gone 100% the other direction just as fast as it went in favor of us. And Zach's my buddy. You had your buddies there. We don't have no real world disrespect towards any of those
No,
guys.
not at all, man. That's racing.
Aren't even racing have a tendency to put a lot of shit out there, and then all it does is show the type of racing in a really negative light. And reality is 90% of the dudes aren't going to show up to do anything about it. Anyway, that's all with that. But you guys,
Yeah, for sure, man.
you knocked it out of the park, dude. All the hours we spoke ahead of time, you killed it. Hunter went better. Your road was kick ass. Limpy, great dinner. Thanks for showing.
Thanks for having me up there. I hope I did a good enough job for y'all. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at one bit. I'm not used to the head nods or the flashing of the lights or the thumbs up. Y'all threw me for a loop for that one, because usually when you go to when you pull to the line, that means you're good to go. But it is what it is. That's why I go up and go to different places and learn different stuff. I mean, not everybody's stuff's different. Pouring your. I'm still totally against the chasing the race, because that ain't racing. That's hustling in my book. And if grudge racing, and if that's what it is, that's what it is. But y'all learn me this weekend. I ain't gonna lie, y'all learn me with the thumbs up and the flashing of the lights and everything. So
We
I would
enjoyed,
honestly prefer to bump in I would prefer to bump in, but there's a few places that I do go and race where I've had that, screw me a few times because the guy will bang the light when my suspension's still upset. And that's just
Yeah.
the thing that those particular people do.
Yeah. I'm
I mean,
usually, once one guy bumps in, I give a 5 count. And if the other guy's not bumped in, then I'll just bang the light. I've been doing that for a long time. I just don't want to see nobody on the brake forever. Because,
yeah,
it's crazy when you hear some of these guys that are on the brake for, even a track is 7 seconds, I believe. And you hear some of the stories that Bob showed me a video, and he goes, I said, I can't see nothing. He goes, you ain't got to see nothing. All you got to do is listen to it. And what was it, 12 seconds?
yeah. I was on the brake for 11 and on the 2-step for 9.
Unreal.
That's crazy.
But I
That's
was
good.
so pissed off at that point. I was just, whatever happened. I slung the belt at the line. It was a bad night.
I mean,
And then
So-
shit happens.
I prefer to bump in, but we bumped in that first round with no CO2. Made a terrible pass on no boost. Second round, I don't know if any of you noticed, I did a burnout, and then all of a sudden I had 6 guys pushing me back. I pulled the shift linkage out of the shifter. I had no reverse. Didn't know if it was going to bump or not. I found first gear, which was in reverse on the shifter. So I was like, there's not a chance I can risk bumping in. So, but you were cool with the head nod. We made it happen, made
Yeah.
it work, got it fixed for the round against Nick.
I'm good with anything, just as long as y'all communicate with me, because that's just, communication is a key, especially at a race like that with that much money on the line. I want to make sure that I'm doing my job right and we're all on the same page here. So some guys take forever to build boosts, so I always prefer them to go in first. Just because if the other guy goes in first and the other guy takes longer than 5 seconds, I'm sorry for your luck. I'm banging the light.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah. So, what's next okay, Zach, I know you're selling your car and stuff. You got any sponsors or any buddies you want to name?
Nah, I just shout out to No Name Race Cars, my buddy John and Matt, and big shout out to Josh Mabry, who was in that silver and red S10, which was one of his probably first 3 passes down the road as well at that event. John and Josh helped me get the transmission ready to go beforehand. Our buddy Graham slammed in some clutches at the last minute and made it all happen. So without those guys, I wouldn't have been able to do it, wouldn't have been able to be there and be on the street with you guys.
Bob?
Thanks for making the drive.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Bob, you got sponsors or business or buddies or sponsors?
I got buddies that help me out tremendously. Josh Lawson with School Tech, Lucas Walden with Boosted Solutions and Stratton Oakmont, Chris Blantz with HP Injectors, Eddie DeCero. There's been a lot of people helping me with this car. It was a bad year, a bad start. I'm in trucking business and it wasn't good, with this COVID stuff, but they really helped a lot. I wouldn't be out doing it if it wasn't for them guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Limpia, sorry to interrupt. I got to add one more. Thanks to Stephen Keen. Without him, man, that car wouldn't have gone down the road like it did in the rain. That guy is a genius with a computer.
Yeah. Nick?
I work for a company, Speed Inc. in Schaumburg, late model LS Performance. So big shout out to them. I build my own car in the shop and everything. Work turbochargers, sponsorship on the turbos. Couldn't make the power without them. Legend Racing built the engine. So that's about it.
Matt?
Buddy, I'm just on here as the first round lose. Guys could skip right over.
So you still on, so you still what fuck, name your wife.
Becker, a couple of best friends, along with John and Josh and a couple other guys here in Minnesota, and we work our tails to the bone on getting our no name race car stuff going. And John Kelly definitely needs that up for all of us. Zach, you can see in the background of his shop there, he's got the lift. I do not. We work on a lot of stuff at his place. John's a guru with wiring. Zach's brilliant in his own right, and we definitely do things as a team. There's no doubt. We get a lot of data off one another. We use a lot of the same setups as one another, so we can kind of help each other. I mean, with all due respect to my homeboys over there, I'm kind of a fat, lazy guy, and I get tired at about 8 o'clock. And these boys hang out all night long and make stuff happen all evening, whether it's my car or theirs. I'm just
Hey, Dylan, where you on? Next to your truck or something?
No, I don't have any service here in Indiana. Bob, I don't know how the fuck you've been on this live feed for this long with no interruptions.
It's
I'm
called
not
Wi-Fi.
too
I don't know
far
if you guys
from
can
the
even
road.
hear me.
Yeah, we can. We can
I'm
hear
wandering
everything.
around this fucking parking lot, waving my phone in the air like I'm on the commercial for fucking Sprint out here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead and name your sponsor, Dylan, before you crap out again. Quit moving, and that might
Shepherd
help.
Auto Transport. They take care of me. They get me to where I need to go to be able to go out and do the photography thing as much as possible. And other than that, that's about it.
Your wife. Your wife. Your wife.
Jesus.
Your wife.
empty. Which one of us, for Christ's sakes? I can see my one.
Why? Dylan's wife picked us up from the airport and chauffeured us around, and your wife. Your wife
Let's be
just
real,
deals with
Olympia. I
you.
think. Let's be real, Olympia. I think we all owe our wives a thank you for letting us do what we do.
Exactly.
That was the first race that my wife was ever able to go to that was on the street. She's normally at home taking care of her children and her family. And Zach's wife, Shelby, and John's wife, Amanda, and then my buddy Josh's newlywed wife, too. And these girls all stuck at home for the, other than my wife this time, they've always stuck at home and took care of everything. And if we needed to run late and come home and grab a hotel room to safe drive the rest of the way, they've always been there to say, you know what, guys, grab a room and be safe. Don't cowboy at home. And my wife had a good time. It was fun. A lot of fun to have her with and see her around the corner and stuff, everything we were doing. I kind of felt like it was a perfect time, close enough to home where she was able to, and then that race just turned out outstanding. The crowd, the street not getting busted, you being there, some big names like Nick, and that RX-7 thing was wild.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a damn good time. I was surprised how good it was.
Felt like it turned out to be a really great show for my wife to be able to understand firsthand why street racing becomes something that's just so much more raw than being at a racetrack. And, I think as a bunch of street racers, I think all of us know exactly what each other is doing and going through in them few minutes that we're strapping in and getting ready to go down a surface. I don't think people get it unless they sit in them seats. And I think us as a bunch of racers, whether we compete or not, we all have a little something in common, and we all kind of know what each other's going through. And it's definitely a brotherhood as much as it can be a competition.
Yeah.
Nick, I think
For anyone going out testing in the rain, I think Nick said he was going to do some testing in the rain, so they're ready for the next time.
Oh yeah,
Lo-
we're gonna
Get yourself-
test in some oil. We'll do
Hey.
you one better.
Shout out to Low Dollar Motorsports tire and track temp sensors. Great data right there, boys. Tell you what,
Yeah, those are good guys over there. Low Dollar got all their shit on my car.
Absolute-
So
absolutely.
Oh, Dylan said he give up. Oh wait, where'd it go? He gives up. Oh well. The Indiana.
I think we're gonna be testing Nick in about January when the snow's flying. 10-degree road temp. Really be
yeah,
prepared.
I'll get on that salt.
I'll
Oh.
invite you up for the test days.
Sounds good.
Test days.
I don't know if anyone is gonna want to put them in a pair up on a 10-degree day.
Yeah. Well, there was a race down here locally, not locally, but about 5 hours from here. And did y'all notice how when we counted the money, I showed y'all what y'all were running for? It was cash, wasn't it? It was cash.
Yep.
So, well, apparently they had some Zelle money They had some PayPal money and they had some cash. I guess they're going to change it to cash, PayPal, Zelle days is what they're going to call it. Is what I don't know, but if I'm like y'all and if I win, I don't want that shit going in the bank account. Then the wife will know.
Oh yeah.
Pretty
Just
hard to order
saying.
more parts though with cash.
I'm just saying. Quit moving around, Dylan.
Need a beat up old chopper, failed cheap.
Oh boy. Look at this guy showing all his clat. Oh wait. 2021 test 5 days. Testy days. Oh, this guy won this weekend too, in My Little Pony. They had a little track deal. Wonder y'all need when he gets that Z running. I'm just saying, y'all boys don't notice because that thing is nasty. I'm just
I
saying.
ain't got nothing for him.
That thing's nasty.
Yeah, that thing is nasty for sure.
I'm talking. Whoo! Y'all better just control. What is it? Control arrow up as far as it'll go. Isn't that right? Is that how you add more boost? Control arrow up.
Yep.
Yeah, just all of it.
Like I was telling Matt, 50 psi a dome.
Incredible in person. Cars incredible.
That thing. He's got that thing working. He had that thing working, and then he told me what it ran on the street, and I was like, wow. Just saying. And they love the shitty roads. The shittier, the better. That's the bad thing is
That's what I like.
he's the
I
shittier, the
know you
better.
like that schoolboy.
You know that, Bob.
I know it firsthand.
Yeah. Well, guys, it was a blast. Thanks for y'all coming on, and maybe we'll do it again. Maybe
Absolutely.
maybe y'all
Thanks for having us.
Oh yeah,
maybe
man. Thanks for having
let me
us.
come up there and
Yeah,
do some more for the
Thanks
rest of it.
everybody for coming out and having fun.
Thanks, Dylan.
For sure, man. You did good, Dylan.
Yeah,
Fighting
thank
everything
you.
we had to do.
Thanks everybody.
You did good, man.
Yeah,
All right.
it was really nerve-wracking for the first little while, and then with John's help and Chris's help, it went pretty smooth. And I can't thank these guys enough for helping me try to get my first race off. And I'm glad I did it though.
Yeah, for sure.
Mike,
Let us
Good
know what
for
the next
the
one is.
team.
Got to get my buddy Nick Perla back on the fabrication on this car, get the new turbo ready to go, and make some more jam and come party with you guys again.
Better make it fast.
Hey man, it's never fast enough. We all know that.
when it's fast enough, you're going backwards. Uh oh. Somebody honking?
Not at me.
Oh. All right, guys. Congrats on y'all's. Mike's not here, but these two guys up here, and these two guys in the center win. And Nick, sorry, buddy.
That is what it is, man.
Damn.
Well played, Lim.
I even said, man, are you sure? And I turn around and you go, I don't know. You look back at your computer, and then I turn around and he fired it up. I'm like, oh shit! I guess
Hey,
we're racing.
man, I ain't gonna turn down a race. I'm gonna do it. So it is what it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, congrats, guys, and I enjoyed it. I had a blast.
Yeah,
I'm
for
gonna get
sure.
ready. Here, I gotta wake my son up this morning, and I gotta drop him off at daycare in New Edge over here.
With you gonna have the heater on?
Oh, it's still pretty decent out here. Probably roll down the power windows and just take a cruise and get in the back seat and car seat.
That'll work. All right. Y'all have a good night.
You
You
too.
as well.
All right. Thanks.
Take care.
Bye. All right. Oh shit. They had I gotta find They had a race that I was supposed to go to in St. Louis, but as we all know, that the race that we were doing ended up lasting a little longer than it was supposed to. So, and it was a 6 hour drive. It was a 6 hour drive, six and a half hour drive from where we were at to St. Louis. And by the time it was all said and done, we ran out of time. So we couldn't make it. But, what did he send me? Oh yeah, he sent me something. But, it was, they had 19 cars in St. Louis, and they had, they had 19 cars at St. Louis, and I think they said they ended up moving one time and then moving to another spot. And the Twins, if y'all don't know who the Twins are by now, then I don't know. Y'all don't know. I guess y'all aren't keeping up with who's fast as shit on the street. Here's a picture of the twin right here. One of the twins. He was doing that all weekend long. All weekend long right here. And here's one up. Are you in your Peter car? Are you in your Peter car?
I can't hear you.
Why not? Why can't you hear me? Why can't you hear me? Check. Audio check. How about now? You might have to go back. You might have to. Y'all don't look like twins.
No, we don't look like it very much, do we?
He might have to X out and
Other, I
let me
think
try to remove him. Let me try to remove him. We try to kick him. Maybe
Is Mark having technical difficulties?
He's
this
having.
damn device.
Can you hear us? Maybe you can't hear me. Can you hear me?
That's why.
Can you hear me? No. Can you hear Kendall?
Can you hear me, Mark?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't hear Limpy.
Oh shit.
Well,
Can you hear me?
up.
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you. You just
I
can't
can't hear
me.
Limpy though. Device.
You got to be smarter than what you're fucking with, Mark.
There's Mike.
We tell him that all the time, Limpy.
Oh. Well, Mike, I apologize to you personally.
You had a good excuse.
Yeah. Man, we woke up. I figured, 5 hours, that would be plenty of time to do,
Let me see what you got.
15 races before the rain came. And when we got up, they moved it up 2 hours.
I'm gonna try to leave and come back on.
All right.
I think
And
I even asked Toby about 3 o'clock in the morning. Has you heard from Limpy? Like, I thought maybe you'd give us a surprise visit.
We were still in the streets of Milwaukee at 3 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning. We didn't go to bed. We didn't go to bed till I think we got to the room at 4:30, and then got back up at 9. And we actually had the meeting and stuff at 10, and we were racing by 11. And by the time we got racing, we got the first round done, and it didn't. And then we were still going to make it, and then the rain. We had to end up driving the road like 3 times, and then just to get the race off. And I think their second spot was like 2 hours away, and the guys were, "We'll just try to drive the road off." I'm like, "Okay, whatever y'all want to do." I think by the time we ended up getting finished, like 5:30 or 6, and it was a 6.5, I think 6.5 hour drive or whatever.
What's it at?
Down there. It is what it is.
Probably wait to restart it.
But it looked like y'all went to the good road.
Yep, just one spot.
It's always nice when it works out that way.
Yeah, I like it. Can you hear me now, Mark?
Yeah, I got you now, loud and clear.
All right. So y'all still don't look like twins to me. What's the deal? Y'all don't. I'll put y'all side by
I
side
won't
here.
put a mask on and go get a haircut or shave.
But were y'all twin wheeling this weekend?
Yeah, just not at the same spot. How's that?
There you go.
Mark was upset. We stopped and tested on the way, and I wheelied and he spun the tires, and so he was upset and he wanted to wheelie really bad. So we fixed him up when we got to St. Louis.
You damn
I
right you
don't
did.
care if I win. I just want a wheelie.
You did. You did a wheelie gap there, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Scraping the road.
But you know, it's all that counts at the end of the day is that right there.
That's right.
Yep.
And
As
that.
long as the team gets it.
So, sorry about scratching your road up, Mike.
That's all right.
I'm sure it's seen pretty scrapes. That's a lot of Skrilla right there.
Yeah. Skinny Sauce was working this weekend. Mike and the boys, I think they tried to trick us. They moved it up off the rubber, and they got it really close to the bumps and everything. And Sauce was working, man. We went right on down it.
You called it earlier in the week. You said that 1-lane road, so we didn't want to have that.
I'm just trying to tease you guys. Hell, I don't care. I just like to tease you guys. It's always a fun time going to St. Louis. You guys do a really good job, and really a great group of guys to race with. Everybody seems to get along pretty well.
Did I don't know if for the people who hasn't seen it yet, we'll get you two perspectives here. Two. One, two. There's one. Mark,
I don't know if that'd ever get old.
do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did my first big wheelie last weekend, and I think I've done maybe 4 or 5 since then. And my last one was the worst. All of them were really good except my last one. It did that basketball wheelie at about 100 mile an hour. I didn't like that one, but all the other ones are cool.
He's trying to show off for all the girls.
Yeah, I'm
Does it
single
work?
now. I got to try to get my DMs filled up.
DMs. I must be too old for that stuff. Oh,
Come on,
So-
man. That's a direct message. I'd ask somebody.
oh, it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, Nate said Willie's gets old. Trust me.
Yeah, they do. They do. They get old. Trust me.
Yeah. Kendall's crew chief told me no more wheelies. That was it. So we're gonna start tightening her up a little bit.
Yeah.
So
His wife gets mad about the big wheelies.
yeah, there it is.
Yep.
So
Racer Outlet keeps us all dressed.
yeah, I got me a new shirt for this weekend. One of the guys from up there in Wisconsin, from Indiana, gave me a shirt.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we was hoping to see you. We was really hoping.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
I was committed there first, and we had to see there through. And
Yeah. The flagger they ended up getting was done a hell of a job. I was really surprised and whatnot. And then Toby was there too if they needed one or something didn't work out.
yeah. Well, I messaged Toby when I told him. I messaged Mike and Toby, told him that I was running out of time and I didn't know if I was going to make it. And then they wanted to try to end up driving the road. Then that's when I knew I really wasn't going to make it. So then I messaged Mike and told him that I wasn't going to make it. And then I messaged Toby to see if he was going, if they needed a flagger, just in case they didn't have one. So
There'll be another time for you.
We
We're
know all about that road drawing business, don't we, Mike? We did that the last time I was down there.
Oh yeah, I think the last 2 times. We didn't have quite the rain we had last time though.
Right.
I was a little nervous though. I think it rained for about 9 hours that day, Saturday. Pretty steady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stopped about 4:15, 4:30, but I kind of knew we were going to be going late in the night, so I wasn't too worried. Nobody else really knew that time, but we had our reasons.
sometimes people get upset when, as organizers, we don't relay info out to people until we feel it's time, and then I even play the game sometimes where I only relay to people that I know that aren't going to say anything, and then I relay. I have 2 stages. First stage is who I trust, and second stage is who I know is going to tell people.
Yeah. Well, people get impatient, and I get it. I mean, you're sitting around for a long time, but I also want to get a race off and get it right. A lot of people didn't know there actually was some road issues. 8:15, 9 o'clock, I found about some situation, but we worked through it, and I didn't really. I don't think I really showed that there was a problem, and we just kind of went on with the night.
Yeah, as an organizer, sometimes people don't understand that you've got a lot on your plate, but you've also got different setups or different, I guess I call them plans. Plan 1, plan 2, plan 3, or plan A, plan B. Sometimes I've started plan A didn't work, so plan B didn't work, and sometimes I've started at D. Sometimes you got to have 6, 7 roads on your list, and then if first one don't go, then you got to go plan B.
Yeah, I'm usually a 4 or 5 road guy.
Yeah,
I've got roads that I've known about for a couple years that we still haven't even used yet.
yeah. And once you use them, you're screwed.
Well, that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. Yeah,
that's the way it is here.
But that road that everybody likes there, I mean, it works good. You can see a lot. I mean, 2 lanes going one way, 2 lanes going back the other way. There's a lot of room for parking. It just works out.
Yeah.
Plus, it hooks, obviously.
Yeah.
It does work pretty good.
Helps getting that first round out of the way. That monster with the 2 lanes coming back the other way. You can have the 2 next cars already up there ready to run.
Yeah.
And the other people are coming back. It makes a big difference.
It does, and working every time to make it go faster. I think we got this one pretty quick.
You need 2 more GoPros. Yeah. 2 more GoPros. That way you ain't got to wait on the GoPros to come back.
Yeah, that would be good. But
I'll just talk to Chase, see if maybe I can help him out with one or something.
Well, that'd be great. But we've got some people that just help up on their own time to come out there and video, do things. I've got several guys that, man, they'll meet me in the middle of the night, do whatever it takes. And yep. I appreciate those people a lot.
Yeah, it seems like
you did good on this one.
A lot of people helping, and they don't seem to care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's better to have more eyes. Back in the day, I'd only trust myself if something went wrong, and I only had one man to blame. So, and I'm still old fashioned like that. That's still the old man in me. But as I've gotten older, I've accepted the help and stuff like that. But if something still goes wrong, there's only one person to blame, and that's me.
It's true. Yeah, I get all the blame, but it definitely takes one person to put something on like that.
Yeah, Justin, Justin sent me a message, but I couldn't get it downloaded to upload it. I guess it was the race. It was him and I don't know who it was. Who raced Ryan?
Mark and Ryan.
Yeah. I couldn't download it. There were some of them I tried to download from y'all's page, Mike, and I couldn't get it downloaded, so I had to search the internet for. I guess some people have blocks on their stuff. So I couldn't download it.
Chase Wilson, he's been doing a lot of our video and putting together some videos. He's kind of in charge this time, so probably see something in a week or 2.
Yeah.
He told me today. I talked to him. He's more clips and footage than he's ever had, so it's a lot to put together.
Yeah.
But he's definitely got some good video. I mean, that was a
Yeah.
show. It was a good show.
It was starting to rain there when me and Ryan raced, and it was kind of up to us, as drivers, if we was going to do it or not. And so we ended up flipping a quarter to see if we was going to race or not there in the semis.
Oh yeah.
It was heads, and heads was race. So about the same time it landed, I don't think either one of us hesitated a second starting them up, and we was ready.
Yeah. From the video, it looked like it was a pass.
Oh yeah, it was on one. The 330 was one of my best 330s on the street.
Yeah.
I think you said you had close to one of your better passes, did you not?
Yeah, we was within a couple hundredths of our personal best as far as ET, but we did match our personal best mile per hour on the street.
Definitely rolling.
Yeah, we wasn't cutting anybody any slack. I mean, we was hammered down and beating on it, and so was Mark. Obviously, he had a little boo boo there against Brian, but it's not real bad. I don't think it's going to be a hard fix.
Was it a bunch of these all night long that ended up being the culprit?
Probably. I think just from pedaling a little bit throughout the night and whatnot, I think it might have got a head gasket or got in between two cylinders a little bit.
I didn't tell you, Kendall, but I threw an M80 out there. It really wasn't nothing. I just threw an M80 out there so you wouldn't get the satisfaction of running me in the finals. After all the shit I've been talking about.
That was a pretty bright M80.
Yeah.
It might have been a half stick. I don't know.
Midwest fast.
Midwest
That's
fast.
right.
That's a fact.
I know.
There's the crew chief.
I was really hoping Mark was going to win against Ryan because I'm still looking for that revenge from that airstrip at Jason Biddick's deal. So we done got her tuned up to put one on him.
I think
I've been telling him that he hasn't beat me since. Ever since I beat him that last time, he has not won against me since, and it's going to stay that way. Even if I got to keep throwing M80s in it.
So what's next for y'all?
I think we'll see you this weekend, or I will. I don't know if Mark's coming yet or not. He says he might end up having to work.
I got you.
I don't
Mike,
think I'll make it.
Mike, when's the next one? Or is it classified G19?
Not sure. I mean, we try to get 2 or 3 of these big ones off a year. I mean, we'll just have to see what the weather holds off. How long?
See what weather. Y'all get snow and crap up there a lot?
Oh yeah. If it felt cold enough, it wasn't far off Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah, the wind picked up there Saturday night or Sunday.
It did.
Whatever you want
It got cold. We were in the 30s this morning. I don't know what it was in Kansas City, but we had 30s.
Damn.
Oh, that's still shorts and t-shirt weather.
Yeah, for us big guys.
Yeah.
I've been trying it, Limpy. I don't know if I'm not big enough yet or what, but because I ain't been able to do it. I've had to break down and put jeans on.
Well, you haven't grown up yet. You're
guess.
still down there. You're still down there where you'd be closer to the sun.
I don't think I'm gonna grow up. I think I'll just grow out.
Yeah. No, actually, I wore a hoodie up there in Wisconsin. I think it was in the 40s, whatever, but it had a little breeze going. But still short. I don't even think I own a pair of pants, to be honest with you.
I like it this time of year. I get my fire suit on. I keep it on.
Oh, yeah. Jason, they're gonna do it again.
Yeah. He said he was going to.
Oh, so Mike, you got any sponsors or people that want to help you out? You want to give a shout out to?
It's Midwest Muscle Car Outlaws, Leon Molina, Bob Hara. I mean, there's a long list of people that put in the work to make it happen. I mean, we all work together. Everybody kind of does something a little different, and seems to be working.
Kendall?
Really want to thank Skinny's, obviously, and Skinny Sauce. Justin really, I've doubled his workload for him, with Mark's car. So he runs around quite a bit, and it's been hectic, but we're getting there, and we just about got Mark's car where we want it. And Jane and Granite, Hughes Performance, Induction Solutions, nitrous is always on point. I actually called Steve Saturday as I was buttoning up a few things, getting ready to load, and I had a wild idea and wanted to run it by him and ask a few questions. And he reminded me of a very important term called lead time, and which probably saved me from really melting shit down. So let me know that my idea was probably a little bit more crazier than I was ready for. But he's always there to answer questions and help me out. And got great products and everything. So the team's really good. NLR Motorsports Electronics, Jackson County Tow, Racer Outlet, obviously. I keep clothes on this ugly body. So
Keep your ass from showing.
yeah, keep my ass from showing.
Oh, Karen, that's all I wear, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. Just everybody that supports the shop here at home, Going Performance Transmissions and everything, and all the whole team. I had my daughter and her boyfriend come help us this weekend because we had a little short. Jaden Morrison and Mackenzie, and my wife, obviously, Christina. She's bunged up a little bit, got a tore up shoulder, but she helped all weekend, worked hard, and Mark and Eddie.
You got anybody different? The other twin here?
No, we pretty much have the same. He's got a few more than I got, but we pretty much have the same. He's probably not going to say nothing yet, but he's been working on something on his car for a while, and it's been working pretty good. So we tried it on my car, and that's where the wheelies came from, out of nowhere. So I'm sure he'll be talking about it long.
Yeah, hopefully. We got a couple more things to test, and I'm trying to find another car to test it on that's street driven and whatnot, and we'll see.
So the people don't understand how y'all always winning, but it's pretty simple. If people don't understand, you got a good team for one. Two, you're always testing. Always testing.
You
So
can't sit still.
so
we have a group chat that we're on, and Kendall and Justin's always talking back and forth about ideas and stuff. And every once in a while, I chime in. They just tell me go back to work. All right, I'll go back to work.
Not really, but yeah, I mean, man, you've got to travel around, because I know we've traveled more this year than we did last year, and it's really helped. Getting out and around makes a big difference. You got to test the way you race. And yeah, you got to have a decent team. You've got to have at least one or two other people that is as dedicated as you are to put in the time to test. I mean, it's just like water. I mean, you dump some water out and let it set for 2 or 3 days and see if it tastes as good as it did when it come out of the faucet. You got to keep moving. You got to keep going. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, we stopped on our way out to St. Louis to test before we got there, and as we was unloading the cars to test, here come Ryan Mitchell pulling down the road.
Yep.
He went to the same place we did on the way to St. Louis to test.
Yeah, so there you got the 3 cars that was in the finals and semis was actually made test hits the day of on the way there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And that's what people understand is you got to test, and not only you got to test for all kinds of different surfaces. So you got to, I mean, you never know what you're gonna pull up to. So.
Oh yeah, there's lots of little things make a difference, and I mean you got to test for it, and that's the other thing I said. Like me and I think it's Justin Wheeler was talking a little bit in Messenger today, and whatnot, because there was a thread going on one of Mike's pages. And, I'm like, man, I said, he's fast. I mean, Justin Wheeler's been pretty quick and no joke. And said, man, you said, just pick you out something like go to George Ray's for a free entry deal and run on that surface one Friday night or something. And just try different things. And getting into some stuff, have some second chance stuff if you got to travel to make it easier to if you had some problems didn't get through first round, you had more options, so you get more laps in while you're there.
Yeah.
This takes a little time, you know. And, you know, we didn't start this yesterday. We didn't start it last year. You know, I mean, we've worked at it for quite a while.
Yeah.
Quite a
And
while.
didn't-
We got
and
a lot
didn't-
of laps. I mean, I got my draggy the first time last year sometime, and I was looking at it earlier today, and it shows over 800 eighth mile passes on it.
So there you go, people. That's how you you get on here and then you win is test.
Yep.
Test, over test. You find a road somewhere, test it. You never know. You might find a surface like that, or even somehow might end up on that same road somewhere.
Yep.
You never know.
Hey, Kendall, can we tell them our quarter-mile times on the road? Breaking.
You tell yours. You
we
can't tell
looked up-
mine.
All right. We looked up on the draggy, just curious what our quarter-mile time was after getting on the brakes at the 660. And I think it was I think I went 880, 870 or 880 at like 109 mile an hour on the quarter, getting on the brakes after the 660.
Hey.
That kind of blew me away. I had no idea that the quarter time was still that fast.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, the mile prior is not equaling up to the quarter mile time. The mile prior is not.
No, that's
something's
on
wrong
the
there.
brake.
Mark, that's pro mod shit there. I mean, that's what you go to the track and you see them guys coasting.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed it was that. You know, I said something to Kendall, so he looked his up and he just started laughing. He's like, "Holy shit!"
His must be really down there if we want to keep it quiet.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Grudge life. Oh wait, grudge life. Grudge life.
I don't race quarter mile, so I don't know the number.
Yeah.
Did you see the video that Dallas Kid put up in my car with the Dukes of Hazzard theme song in it?
Oh yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
That was
that
awesome.
good.
I've probably watched that 100 times.
You know, I will say, even though he tore his car up racing Ryan Mitchell, I was surprised he actually could get the helmet off. I thought the helmet was going to break from his head swelling up to get it off. He was so excited.
Oh, yeah.
Like a kid
Big happy.
in Hog Heaven candy store. The wife said, so that he works for a tow company, right? So he knows how to use all this crap stuff. Well, she pulls out this little rope deal you gotta loop together to hook up to be able to get our tow hook to drag him back, because we wasn't set up to drag his car. He didn't know how to do it. He was so excited he couldn't do it. She had to do it for him. Couldn't figure it out.
I'm the boss, damn it. I don't work.
Damn. I'm surprised he didn't have after he won that, he didn't have a Pika or a sunroof car.
I could have used it. Hey, if you beat Ryan Mitchell on a road like that, you have done something. And you know, that's this is my first year with that car and going way faster than I've ever been before. You know, I've put some pretty big hitters on the trailer this year. So I mean, yeah, that's another one to add to the list.
Yeah. There's one of them's up there on the top up there.
What's that?
One of them's up on the top up there.
Yep.
He still ain't outrun you. He hadn't run. He hadn't outrun you since then, has he?
Nope. No, but he won't race me. He keeps avoiding me.
I got some more M80s in there. I ain't quite ready yet.
Come on, girl.
I'm gonna hang on to that win.
Yeah, I do want to also thank Mike and John and Chase and man, I can't never remember the flagger's name. I didn't get to meet him or chat
That's
with
Bob Hara.
Bob Hara.
Yep.
You know, and all the guys, even the people, you know, getting the GoPros on and off and everything. I mean, it's just smooth ran. I mean, we started late, which didn't bother me because we never get over early anyways. But, you know, once we started looking at my draggy times, my first pass was like around 3 a.m. and my last pass was at 5:20. And we had to do one rerun in there, and we had to wait on some sprinkles. So with 19 cars getting it done in that short amount of time is pretty damn quick, really, in my opinion. It was ran quick and smooth. I know we hustled to turn the cars around as fast as we could, so they wasn't waiting on us. And I hope they didn't have to wait on us any, and we didn't hold them up or slow them down any. But it's always great going there because the guys are always good sports. They work very hard and they try to do their best and be as fair to everybody as possible. And
I take notes every time and try to make it better the next time. I think Ryan just wanted me to hear me blow that horn.
Yeah.
What I tell people is when you do the events, I've been doing them for a long time, and I'm still learning to this day. You when you quit learning, then you need to get out of it because.
Well, I like the air horn idea. I mean, I wish more would do that for whenever it's time for a chip draw or whatever, because we all get busy or get in a moment, or you just get back from being the last pair down. But that air horn is separate from any speaker system or PA system, and a lot of times you go to these tracks, you get stuck parked somewhere where the speaker doesn't work anyways. But air horn travels. A guy can hear that from a long ways away.
Yeah, I have to take note of that. Even on the street, you sound that horn, it's time for chip draw.
Yeah,
I went to that because I just got sick of walking every time. Because every time I had to go chase everybody down, everybody down, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah,
it's like a dinner bell.
It's like you hear this. I look down there through the pits. I blow that horn, and here they come moving.
Yeah,
Ryan came running.
Ryan Mitchell was running.
Yeah, yeah. I told him don't turn into Jordan Manning and lose his drawers.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh, that's a good idea, Mike. I'm have to adapt to that if we ever get down to it.
Worked pretty good.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, well, congrats on your win, Kendall. And,
thank you, man. Hopefully we'll see you this weekend. I think you'll be there Saturday, won't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be there all day Saturday and all night. Hopefully it goes a little. I think we didn't finish till like midnight or something last year, and it was. I think they ended up splitting or something.
Yeah, we ended up splitting because they had an old down or something. And
the old down, and then I think Dew started setting in or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I hope it gets started a little earlier and goes a little smoother and gets done a little earlier. I'm trying to set up a deal for a little grudge race back around Mike's area on the way back.
Yeah, because I think the very first race out of the get go there was a wreck. I think if I remember right.
There was.
Right, I know. I think the very first wreck that guy hit the guardrail or something like that.
Yeah, hit that
it took
wall.
a little bit. Yeah, hit the wall there, but yeah, hopefully, we'll see you this weekend. And
can we borrow your road, Mike? There on Saturday night, Sunday morning.
That could be possible. We'll have to do some checking to make sure that's Federals will allow it. But
see if Troy gets his ducks in a row, and we might try running a big tire car.
I'll tell you what, Troy's a really good guy. I'd love to see him on a small tire, but that, like you said before, that car is built for a big tire.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we can make arrangements. I'd like to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
hey Kendall, what's that car you ran from New York? The Camaro that crashed this weekend.
Shipbox.
Shipbox, Lance.
Yep. I was going to say while we're on live here, if anybody wants a poster, or banner, or anything, they're selling some things to try to help him get back on his feet.
Yeah, I was going to mention that too.
I'll have to look. I did see the wreck, but I haven't really seen any posts since. But I haven't really been on a whole lot. But I'll have to check it out.
I think I post to pertain to that too about helping him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Help him get back going there. He got real lucky. It ripped the car in two pieces, caught on fire. Yeah, it was.
Did it hit a tree or what was it?
Yeah, I
think.
Oof. Them aren't forgiving.
It did a big wheelie. He landed it, and from what I could tell, it went real straight, did real good, and then right after the finish line, it just.
That's why my crew chief said no more big wheelies.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she knows how dangerous they are.
Oh.
Well, I appreciate you having
everybody wear your safety equipment.
For sure.
And I appreciate you again, Mike.
Yep, thank you. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks, man. We'll be in touch, I'm sure.
Yeah, you just get hold of me this week.
All right, we'll do.
All right. Appreciate y'all, guys.
All right, we'll see you, man.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. yeah, I was gonna tell. Oh yeah, yeah. Nick Tucci has a link. I'll see if I can get on Nick's deal. See if I can copy and paste it into the deal here. Let's see here. Get that up right here. Where'd it go? Let's find it. There it is. The old shit box. That car. He's had a lot of fun. The car ain't as he was saying that the car ain't nothing special. It's a as he considered, it's a shit box, but you know it works. It's done good. It's done good for him, and yeah, Nick Tucci has a deal to buy the poster, but he you just get on Nick's just look for. Let's see if I can find a link. Here it is. Oh boy. Where we can get this. There we go. Get this posted on here. Little GoFundMe for him. Little GoFundMe. I don't know why. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, he had a little mishap this weekend. Good guy, good guy, down to earth. Had a little mishap. Luckily, all the safety equipment was on and everything did its job. And he, you know, as we all know, we all know the plan for it and stuff like that. But you know, when it happens, and you know, it is what it is. But and as I said, we will be here this weekend. Popeye's race. Oh, let me see if I got a link. Where's it at? There it is. October 10th. They're doing little stuff Friday night. If y'all want to go out there, and I guess they're doing testing and stuff on Friday night. If I remember right, and they're having some different kind of classes and stuff. But what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different classes. So they got something for a little bit, something for everybody this weekend coming up. But and Team SSR had a big tire race this past weekend, and I was going to get Matt on, but he was going to come on, but his buddy had a flat, so he had to run off and help him. But they had a big tire race this past weekend, and I think they had end up having 8 cars show up, and they had some blower cars, and they said after the blower cars ran, the cops showed up and said this isn't good here. This isn't good. Y'all need to move. And they end up going to I think they ended up going to Memphis, and the rain came, and they ended up splitting the pot. But it's 4-way, so congrats to the Team SSR guys for keeping it real with the big tire guys. Yeah, nitrous only shootout Friday night. That's what it is. Thanks there this weekend at Times Square. There you go. Yeah, it's a bad deal for Lance and them. But I know he'll be back. It's in his blood. He's a hood rat like the rest of us. So, but it is what it is. I'd like to thank the wife for and Dylan and Matt for sending it up there to Wisconsin this past weekend. I don't know if some of y'all know, but my wife lost her job at the end of this month, and she'd been at the restaurant for 28 years, and the lease was up, and with COVID and everything, they didn't want to sign another lease. So, but for forever, she's been wanting to go to Uno's, the original Uno's in Chicago, and we got to do that this weekend. I mean, how fun is that? You know, she got a bucket list off. Her bucket list is a little different than mine. I want to go to New York. I want to go to Compton, go to Philly. You know, that's my bucket list. Sweden. You know, my bucket lists are a little bit bigger than hers. but she's with me. She's my ride or die. So she's in there with me to the end. So I mean, plus we're celebrating our 25th anniversary this coming up end of the month here. So been married 25 years, been together almost 30. So I ain't gonna train another one. Whatever she wants to say. But again, I'd like to thank her for allowing me to do what I love with my family, my Hood Rat family. So about it. We'll be here this weekend. We had our Kansas race canceled on us the next weekend, and then we got Hartshorn the 24th. They're doing it's legal street, but it's still street, and I think we'll be down south at the end of the month for our anniversary. How cool is it, my old ladies? We're gonna go to the streets for anniversary. That's pretty cool. I couldn't ask for a better old lady. But that's about it. Hopefully I'm going to get started on my car here pretty soon. Get a little bit more money saved up. And anybody knows, anybody got the hook up on painless wiring for 87 Coupe Mustang, hit me up. Looking to buy. Got to get wired up and then get the Holley stuff for the stuff. But that's about it. Thanks for all the people who came on. Congrats to the winners. Congrats, Mike, for getting it done. Congrats, Dylan, for hanging in there. The Austin guy, Chris, down there. I guess they had a race this past weekend. Congrats to Nate on his win out there in Cali. And anybody else, if I forgot, y'all. What happened? Oh, shitbox here. He what the hell is wrong with my shit here? Y'all go to Nick's Nick Tucci's, or there's a PayPal, or there's a link for GoFundMe. He had a little mishap this weekend, but hopefully everything works out for him. Glad he's all right. Cars can be replaced, people can't. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all in Tennessee this weekend. Later.